That you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which you are about to enter, so help you God.
A historic moment is playing out as the 118th Congress convenes for the very first time. GOP leader Kevin McCarthy failed to clinch the votes needed to become the new House Speaker in the first 3 rounds of voting. What's usually a routine vote on the first day of Congress has turned into a bitter fight among Republicans, battling over who should be their next Speaker. They have now adjourned until tomorrow with no Speaker elected.
And now, for the first time in 100 years, a candidate has not won the speakership on the first ballot. More to go, though. ABC News has the story in Washington with what does happen next.
A remarkable and embarrassing first-round loss for Kevin McCarthy, as 19 of his fellow House Republicans voted against him becoming Speaker of the 118th Congress. McCarthy pulling in fewer votes in the first stage than Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, whose caucus was united behind him. The GOP leader remains defiant.
I have the record for the longest speech ever on the floor. I don't have a problem getting a record for the most votes for Speaker, too.
Sources tell ABC News in a fiery closed-door speech ahead of the vote, McCarthy told his Republican conference that he plans to keep pushing for the speakership until the last of his detractors vote for him. Far-right members blasting him for not making more concessions.
And so now here we are, being sworn at instead of being sworn in.
Everything I heard hardened my resolve that this town desperately needs change, and if it's a few of us who have to stand in the breach to force it, we are willing to do so for as long as it takes.
Despite the hardliners' opposition, McCarthy received the votes of an overwhelming majority of his Republican members and is still the favorite to be elected Speaker. 218 votes were needed to clinch the Speaker's gavel. Republicans have a razor-thin majority of 222 members.
Kevin McCarthy has earned the speakership of the People's House.
Until the battle for the speakership is settled, the House will essentially be frozen, unable to govern, take up legislation, or even swear in lawmakers for the new Congress.
The American people don't care who the Speaker is. The American people care that they're paying $5 for a dozen eggs.
And McCarthy's failed first ballot now means voting will continue for hours, maybe days. The longest fight was more than 160 years ago in 1856. It took 2 months for the House to choose its Speaker. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.